Vsauce, Nick here. And what is steam? Well, steam is what happens when water gets really hot and then turns into a gas. But what is steam TM? Well, Steam TM is the world's largest PC digital distribution platform. But what would happen if Steam TM disappeared? Well, I mean, you'd lose all your games. What the fuck is up, guys? My name is Nick, you're watching Laughing Girl Frat Reviews, and I bring you grains of truth! Let me tell you a story about how I got the idea to release this video in the first place. See, what happened was, and then she fell underneath the train. Back in 2014, I think it was, maybe it was a little bit before 2014. No, yeah, it was like 2013. I was a little boy, and I was like 17 or something, I don't know, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play PC games. And so I said, what's the best PC game I could play right now? That'd be, of course, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. By the way, we're playing that right now on Totally Original Let's Play, so you should check that out. What I did was what any kid would do. I said, where do I buy PC game? And I said, well, you go to the store to buy PC games, you fucking dumbass. And so that's what I did. I went to GameStop, and the dude was like, we don't have it physically because that game's old as shit, so here's a code for it, right? Bought the code, and then I went home and followed the instructions, and I typed the code in, but I didn't type it into Steam or something. I typed it into the GameStop app, which used to be a service called Impulse that GameStop had purchased, and then they used it to distribute games digitally. Downloaded it, everything was great, everything was dandy. Later on, I bought Morrowind, I bought the Unreal Collection. It was great, it worked just like Steam did. Fast forward a bajillion years, you know, I'm a timeless being. Now I run into a problem. I was having a conversation with my brother, and he said, oh man, Unreal games. And I said, I own the Unreal games. And he said, no you don't, you fucking liar, prove it, picture it didn't happen. I hopped on Steam, no Unreal games. And I'm like, what the fuck, I had all the Unreal games. I had Unreal Gold, Unreal 2, Unreal Tournament Game of the Year, Unreal Tournament 2004, Unreal Tournament 3 Black Edition. Where the hell did they all go? I know, I must have bought them on Humble Bundle. Right, that makes so much more sense. So I hop on over to Humble Bundle. What do I see? No Unreal games. And I'm like, what the fuck, Humble Bundle? Where are my games at? Maybe I bought them on GOG. And so I head on over to GOG, no Unreal games. And at this point, I'm at a loss. I don't know where they could have gone or where they could have ended up. Fuck it, who cares? I don't need to prove anything to you anyways, you piece of shit. So I decide to forget about it and then move on with my day. Later, fast forward just a little bit more, I was like, man, I want to reinstall Morrowind and play Morrowind on my computer. Now I do have it physically, I'm just going to download the digital version because then I don't have to use the disc, right? So I hop on over to Steam, no Morrowind. I hop on over to Humble Bundle, no Morrowind. I hop on over to GOG, no Morrowind. What the fuck? You know where it is, but I didn't know where it was. It hit me like a nutsack to the face. GameStop app. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, I bought them on the GameStop app. Let me just head on over to reinstall the motherfucking GameStop app. Turns out, guys, you fucking can't. The way that it happened was that if you bought games prior to April 2014, I think it is, you would have gotten them through the GameStop app. If you bought them post April of 2014, they just give you a Steam code. So if you need to access those games before April 2014, download the GameStop app, click here. Except for that doesn't do anything. That link doesn't do jack shit. It just takes you back to just the home page. So I look online, try to find some GameStop app. I find one and I try to install it and it won't let me install it because it can't connect to their servers or whatever. And then I find this gentleman. His name was VPlat on Reddit. And sir, if you are watching this, you are a motherfucking saint because you helped me way more than GameStop ever did. He says that he's got an installer for the app that used to be Impulse. And he says this'll work, in supplies instructions, everything. But here's the problem, Thread was a year old. And so I message him and I say, yo, bro, okay, bro, here's the thing. Can you help me out? And he says, that was a year ago, man. I don't know if it's gonna work anymore. And I'm like, but please, man, I gotta do this. And he's like, all right, here it is. Try it out. See if it works, and then tell me if it works so that I can tell other people whether or not this shit works. And I'm like, done deal. I install it, I sign in, it works, it connects, it lets me see my games list. I see them. I see Morrowind, I see Oblivion, I see Unreal Games. I can't download any of them because the second it does that, it loses connection to their servers. Here's my dilemma. I purchased these games, and now I can't have them. I don't have access to them. This is the problem that I wanted to address, and why the title of this video is that GameStop stole my games. Practically, they did, right? They sold me games, I play those games, and then they take those games away from me, and they say, no more. No more, you've had it, you cannot download these games anymore. What the fuck do I do? The answer? Nothing. You can't do anything about it. And so that's why I proposed this question. What happens if the same thing happens to Steam? What if you're like me? I've got like 230 games on Steam. What happens if Steam just stops working and you can no longer download these games? But more importantly, you can't even play them because you have to connect through Steam in order to play these games. Everyone says, oh, we're all going digital. Digital distribution is going to be the greatest thing in the world. CEO Take-Two says, motherfuckers, we're all going to be digital. But what if this happens? Then what do I do? You gotta give me some kind of backup plan here, right? That was what was so great about having a disc that didn't have a one-time use code, by the way. You put the disc in, you type in the registration key, and then you play your fucking game. And the DRM here is that you have to have the disc in your system in order to do it, right? In order to play a game. What happens when we all go digital and then a service like this shuts down? Now, I know what you're thinking. Nick, Steam is never gonna shut down. Don't be a fucking idiot. But I would have said the same exact thing about GameStop, right? I would have said the same exact thing about GameStop in 2013. I would have said GameStop's way too big. GameStop just up and decided that they didn't want to support this anymore. And here we are. I don't have access to my games. Other people don't have access to way more games than me. VPlat, I'm sure, had 100 games on there because he's such a fucking hardcore gamer. I don't have access to these games, and now I have to rebuy them. And that sucks dick. This can happen. This is a reality. And we all need to understand that this is a reality. And if you need proof, look no further than this circumstance. This instance, this example of the fact that GameStop, a giant fucking company, can do something like this. They can just decide that they no longer want to supply you with these games, and then boom, they stole them. The games that you have, you can no longer download. You purchase them, and I'm sure that it's in the terms of service or the terms and agreements somewhere, right? It says, hey, just in case we fucking shut this service down, you're agreeing to the fact that you won't have access to your games anymore. Yeah, that's fine, you can put that in there, but we as a community need to stand up against this kind of thing, right? We need to say, listen, motherfuckers, I purchased the game, you give me the game. What I want to know is how you feel about it, right? Go down in the comments right now. Type out a little comment going, Nick, this is how I feel about the situation, right? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? That's the great thing about this show. You know, that's first I lay down the story, and then I give you my opinion, and then we open it up to conversation. That's how I've been doing it. This is how the Philip DeFranco show, Grains of Truth has been happening since the inception of Grains of Truth. So just let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think that this is a problem? Do you don't think it's a problem? Or whatever. And also, more importantly, let me know if this happened to you, because I feel like this happened to way more people than, you might think. And also, GameStop, if you're watching this video, which I know you're not because you're too dumb to watch this video, fix this fucking bullshit. Seriously, because it'd be nice. Anyways, my name is Nick. Make sure to laugh a lot, eat a lot, and have fun doing it. And you'll see me in the next video. Hey guys, Editing Nick here. I forgot to say this while I was actually filming the video, but we just recently launched our Patreon. Obviously we don't make any money off these videos because we're not big enough yet, and with the recent changes to YouTube, who knows when that'll be. So the link will be in the description down below. If you want to support us, head over there and check it out.
Anyways, cue the end card.
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure that you click on something over here and go over to watch another video, or check out Totally Original Let's Play. Let's Play that I'm doing with my buddy Steven back there. Hey, say hi. So, then yeah, do that. Anyways.